let's just go over with a little more clarity models of yin and yang energy, men and women who are attuned pretty clearly to their predominant polarity. Okay, so, and there's different models that we can use in reference, and then we'll bring the chi in, so I'm going to go through this pretty fast just to bring in some of the basics for you if you're not experienced with natural grounding, but there's a lot of training just with that on its own. Okay, so a great model of yang masculine energy would be Lee Van Cleef, Clint Eastwood, Rambo, and those are just some strong models. Marlon Brando in his earlier years. Just men who are really powerful in their yang energy. So with media, you could say masculine, with media we can reference that yang energy and we can connect with it, so men can actually do like yang natural grounding where they're resonating with powerful yang energy already present in other men. And remember, the media is an assistance to connect to the power that's everywhere anyways. So it's really a reflection of yourself because you're connecting with the yang energy within yourself. You're just attuning it to a higher level. So yang energy, we can work with it on the chi level and start bringing it to your actual experience. So we can reference some models like that. Strong yang masculine energy. Generally, yang energy, or yang, or the divine masculine, which it's, as you know, with chi energy, it's non-physical and it manifests into the physical. The stronger you are in your polarities, and we like to look at clear examples. In today's age, I have mixed energy. There's some people that, you know, they're just more clearly what they are. So we want to reference those just to keep it simple to get started with. So we look at really kind of extreme examples, not dysfunctional ones, but men and women who are actually in a pure expression, where the man himself, like Lee Van Cleef in movies from decades ago, is really solid. And the qualities of that masculine presence that come through are strength, grounding, focus, drive, determination, an owning of his own reality in space. It's more of a focused, whereas yin energy, if we look at some really pure models of feminine energy, again, just to look at more of the extremes, to see it in its pure form, yin energy, like Palmi or Morning Musume, these are really clear examples of divinely feminine yin energy attuned expression. So they're in that expression, and we reference them for that. The yin energy is generally, it's more liberated, it's more expressive, it's more free-flowing, it's more nurturing, compassionate, intimate, connected. Okay, so we can reference and work with natural grounding. To start with, that's what we really do, is work with the clear models of yin and yang energy. And then as things get more advanced, we can do like Western natural grounding, which is really about doing advanced consciousness work, like with Madonna and Britney Spears in video, where they have more expressive social and personal power, where they're not necessarily fully aligned in open yin expression. So it's more advanced to work with that. So we want to understand what the closest to life attraction and creation itself is, because then as you align with that, then you be that life-giving force, that attractive force in the world as a man or a woman, as a performer. So Morning Musume, pure yin models hardcore feminine expression, hardcore. And so there's so much to talk about. You just got to get past your cultural prejudice, barriers, judgments, to actually just be in relation to that divine feminine energy. As a woman, you want to attune with that energy, because if you're a Western woman, generally they're more conscious in expression and more connected to their divine feminine than you are, generally. And that's just, it's cultural influences and things like that. The Western woman is very empowered independently, like personal ego, and has a lot of masculine drive, and it's helped really advance her, and a lot of social power. But here, we want to empower it at all, but so you got to see where you're at and what your goals are. There's so many benefits for a woman to reconnect with her divine feminine, which is not a cliche or a stereotype, it's the energy itself we're valuing here. So the benefits are just so many. We're talking anti-aging, beauty, natural beauty, inner beauty, healing, radiance, glow. There's so much value with it, attracting soulmate, health and vitality. By connecting with this, not turning Japanese necessarily, but by connecting with divine feminine. So we reference models of the purest forms of yin and yang energy expressed in humanity, and with natural grounding, we attune to it in meditative states. We're experiencing higher connection to our own predominant polarity and our relation to the opposite polarity. So we're actually aligning our energy with life itself. Okay, so we can reference Lee Van Cleef, strong, masculine, focused, driven energy. It's more linear, point A to B. And the more feminine, open, free-flowing, expressive, in the moment, happy in the now. Okay, so from that basic understanding, then we can start doing simple natural grounding. But this is chi natural grounding, so what can we do from this point just to get you working with this?